The KUSI News at 6.
He says his goal is to, quote, unite America again and continue pushing for gun control, student debt relief, and affordable housing. That last one is something San Diego is not known for. In fact, the county's median price for a single-family home is now more than $1 million. Joining us now to talk all about it and the state of the housing market and the future of homeownership here in San Diego is real estate broker Mark Powell. Mark, as always, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Kasia.
Let's jump in. You know, it's kind of depressing when we say this right off the bat. Median price for a single-family home reaching more than $1 million. How attainable is that for locals here in San Diego?
Well, it's very hard for the average person to afford to buy a median price home. In fact, you have to make around $250,000 a year to afford it, and only 11% of income earners in the county can afford to purchase a median price home. But think about this. This is a double-edged sword. There's a lot of people that are happy that the home prices are going up. If you're a homeowner, you're happy the price went up.
Right. If you're in a home already, you're like, okay, go up, up, up. But it just is becoming more and more hard to attain for the average person. You mentioned how much money someone has to make for this kind of a home. How hard is it as well for people, just the average person, to qualify for a loan as well for some of these properties?
Well, here's the issue. When you want to qualify for a loan, a lender will look at your debt-to-income ratio. How much money do you spend on debt versus how much money you make a month? The median salary here is roughly now right around $98,000. So in order for somebody to be able to afford a median price home, they might have to put $350,000, $400,000 down. And that's just impossible for most people making $98,000 a year.
Yeah, it's hard to chip away and save all that with the rise of cost of living just really all around. We've also kind of got this really great top spot on a list. Well, not so great if I tell you what the top spot is for, and that is San Diego, now considered the most expensive or unaffordable place in the country. How did we get here?
Well, a lot of it has to do with government. Government is not the solution. Government is really the problem. We pay the highest gasoline taxes, highest water rates, highest natural gas rates, insurance. I mean, just go down the list. We pay the most for everything here in San Diego. And because of that, it makes it really difficult for people to buy a home. So when you're paying all of these high expenses, in fact, you know, the gasoline tax just went up a little bit. And so what I would recommend to the people out there is, when you start to see some of these initiatives coming up, let's raise our sales tax, let's get another bond measure, please read them, because every time you vote something in like that, it's going to make your debt to income ratio go down a little bit more because you're spending more on goods and services.
Yeah, that's one way to really, as you said, keep your finances in mind if home ownership is the goal for you. Do you have any last piece of advice to leave the viewers with if they would like to eventually chip away and save toward buying a home?
Well, I can just let you know, Kasia, that homes are probably going to go down in price. They have these things called 3D printed homes. Instead of using the little plastic like in the machines, they use concrete, and that cuts the price down 10 to 20%. Also, modular homes that are built in factories, those will help build the prices down. So if just hold tight, we're going to get the prices down in a little bit, and so hopefully people who are earning an average income will be able to live, look, in America's finest city. Who doesn't want to live here?
Of course, yes. We all are so lucky, and hopefully there is a brighter future and more chances for people. Thank you so much, Mark Powell, for being here as always and sharing your expertise.
Thank you.